Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ignorant Intellectual on Media. Today, I thought we would continue with my film library. We've already done all the single titles alphabetically by name of title, and then we moved on to the second part of my library, which is the directors section of my library, all done alphabetical order by last name of the director. We've done from A until F, and now we're going to do G. All right, and we'll see how that goes. All right. So first up is Terry Gilliam. I put Terry Gilliam, but Terry Gilliam is famous with his association with Monty Python, right? So some of the Monty Python stuff is in Eric Idle, stuff that was directed by Eric Idle, and uh, I'm not sure if others, but anything that goes along with Terry Gilliam, kind of I split it with Terry Gilliam, and uh, it's getting low, so we're getting to the bottom of the shelving, right? So Terry Gilliam and Eric Idle. All right, so we'll see how that goes. All right, so first up is this DVD set called Monty Python the Movies. All right, so you have the three Monty Python films and that fourth one that's kind of like a sketch. It's hard to show you. Here, I'll put it like that, and then I'll show you. Hold on a second, because the light up above is shines off the plastic when I wrap my movies, right? So Monty Python the movies. So you got The Holy Grail, Life of Brian, and The Meaning of Life, the three great films by the Monty Python crew. And then you have, um, and now for something completely different. All right, and that is, I haven't seen that one, but I don't think it's a regular movie. I think it's a bunch of sketch comedy, isn't it? Isn't it? Anyways, um, once I watch it, I'll know, right? So there's the four movies all on DVD. All right, okay, so that's first. And then we'll go to the next, which is a steelbook of DVD of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas that I just picked up. All right, for free. The guy gave it to me for free, so can't beat that. So I didn't think that was all that great of a movie, but it's one of Terry Gilliam's films. So, and then I have probably this is other than the Monty Python films, this one is probably my favorite Terry Gilliam film. That's The Fisher King, just because of um, Robin Williams' performance. Right, he plays that crazy guy in New York, street person. Right, so he did an amazing job at that. Right, so then we have a this is a Terry Jones film. All right, so I don't have a section for Terry Jones, but he's kind of he's part of the Monty Python thing, and you got Simon Pegg here. Um, and this is called Absolutely Anything. All right. Here's another movie I just picked up. Haven't watched it yet. Terry Gilliam film, The Zero Theorem. All right. And then we got The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. And we have Jabberwocky. Then we have the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. What do you think of Stranger Movies? You think it's Terry Gilliam, or do you? Hmm. Who would be as strange as him? Like his movies be a little bit out there, right? Then you got the Ruddles. Don't think this is a Terry Gilliam. This one is who directed this? Gary Wise and Eric Idle. So this is an Eric Idle film, basically a parody or of the Beatles, right? The Ruddles. Um, David Lynch, maybe up there with the Eric Idle for strangeness. Yeah, Brothers Grimm. Then you got another favorite of mine, Terry Gilliam. That's 12 Monkeys. All right, so now we got, next up is, sorry for my finger, kind of trying to hold it. There we go, I'll hold it better that way. All right, next up is Jean-Luc Godard. All right. First is Alphaville. Then you have Alphaville on Blu-ray. I usually combine them, so I'm not sure why I didn't do that. Maybe I didn't have a Blu-ray that had two cradles to hold DVDs. La Chinois. Mm. I think that's all. The rest of the Goddard stuff will be in other parts of the library. All right, now we got Michel Gondry is next up, and his best movie, which is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Yeah, a film that most people panned, but I didn't mind it. It's Green Hornet. Then you got The Science of Sleep. And then you have Tim Robinson, Human Nature. And then after that, you have Paul Greengrass. And he did most of the Bourne films, so I just did all the, I put all the Bourne films together. So you got Jason Bourne, which is the last of the Bourne films. And you got Bourne Ultimatum. You got Bourne Supremacy. You got the Bourne Identity. And then you got the one that did not star Matt Damon in a nice steelbook Blu-ray. That is The Bourne Legacy. Then you have Green Zone. And then you got 9/11 film, 93, the one that hit the Pentagon. I think it was the Pentagon, was it? Was it the White House, right? Pentagon. So those are the G's. So that was pretty quick. So should we do the H's? How many H's are there? Yeah, we got like almost 2 rows of H's. So let's do those quickly. So we'll do the H as well. All right. So next up is Curtis Hanson, and my favorite movie of his, The Bad Influence. All right. Most people, it's an average movie, but for some reason I really enjoy it. I like the one thing that attracted to me, kind of funny, is the apartment that that James Spader has in the film. That loft kind of apartment. I really like the look of that apartment. I would like to live in that apartment if I was single. When I was single back, in my 20s, it would have been cool to live in an apartment like that. All right. Probably his most celebrated film, all right, is L.A. Confidential. The what is it? It's kind of like a film noir. Then you got the Eminem biopic, 8 Mile. Then you got In Her Shoes. You got River Wild. And then you got Wonder Boys. And next up after that is Reny Harlin. All right. His films are hit and miss, but I really enjoyed this one. This one is the one that attracted me to Harlan the most. That's Long Kiss Goodnight. You know me. I really like action films that have a lead female character that kicks butt. Right? So you have a Cleaner. Okay. Move my chair a bit forward. We got Mine Hunters. We got 12 Rounds. All right, so that's Reny Harlin. Next up after that is Howard Hawks. All right. First up is Atari. I got Ball of Fire. We got Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. We got Rio Lobo. We got El Dorado. DVD version of El Dorado. Just combine these two films, so I will at some point. Then we got Monkey Business. Then we got To Have and Have Not. Not there for now. We got Rio Bravo. We got Big Sleep. We got Bringing Up Baby. Then we got this triple feature, which I think, if I remember correctly, it's the His Girl Friday that is the Howard Hawks film. There it is. Yeah, the Comédie de la Vida. And then we have the original Scarface. Alright, so that's Howard Hawks. Next up we have Werner Herzog. Alright, I'll start with Rescue Dawn. And Queen of the Desert. Queen of the Desert. Alright. Into the Abyss. Aguirre, The Wrath of God. And I think that's it. Next up after that is Walter Hill. All right. And we have 48 Hours and another 48 Hours. I think he did both. Yeah, I think so. Okay. What's this one? That's this one is. There for now. All right. So after that is 48 Hours on Blu-ray. Bullet to the Head. My favorite Walter Hill film, and that's The Warriors. This is one of my all-time favorite films. And you have it on Blu-ray. You have Red Heat. Undisputed. Of Crossroads. Of Brewster's Millions. Last Man Standing. Next up, we have George Royhill, which I don't have a sticker for, so it fell off probably. We have Slapshot. We have Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. We have Hawaii. And now it is Alfred Hitchcock. And what do we have for him? We have Who Killed Edna Druce. Murder. That was Murder. Now we have The Birds. We have 39 Steps. We have To Catch a Thief. We have North by Northwest. Then we have a nice Blu-ray Steelbook of Psycho. We have To Catch a Thief. This time on DVD. Then we have the Legend series of Alfred Hitchcock. A lot of his early films, 20 movie classics. It's actually not 20, it's more like maybe 16 of his films, and then four episodes, TV episodes. All right. These are all pretty. I mean, if you can find this, it's good as an introduction to Hitchcock's early stuff. But the quality of the films is not all that great. I mean, like, to watch them, they're not really cleaned up, all right? So we got Lifeboat. We got nice Arrow edition of Jamaica Inn. Right. Down there. Kino Lorber classic Blackmail. Vertigo on Blu-ray. And then we got, I'm not going to take this one out, but this is the Masterpiece Collection, all right? Ready? It has like, I don't know, like 12 or 15 of his films. I gotta go back. Now we're all the way at the bottom. What is this one? All right, so this one is a box set. It's called the Alfred Hitchcock Signature Series, the Signature Collection. All right, all on DVD. All right, we got North by Northwest, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Stage Fright, Suspicion, Foreign Correspondent, Strangers on a Train, I Confess, The Wrong Man, and Dial M for Murder. All right. We forgot this one, which is Sting. The Sting. I remember watching this when I was a little kid, and there was a scene with a show on stage, and the girls all had naked boobs, except they had these nipple things over the these tassels, nipple tassels, I guess you would call them. They go swinging around like this when they dance or whatever. I was quite impressed with that when I was a little kid. So, anyways, it's kind of funny. All right, so this is a George Roy Hill film as well. So he should be over here. But I think it's because of the thickness of it, I put it down. It's one of the Legacy series from Universal, those DVDs. The thick ones are really nice additions. So, all right, so we'll put this back over here where it belongs. All right, yeah, see, it's hard to fit it. All right, this will go there. All right, and so that's Hitchcock. Next up after that is Tobe Hooper. I don't know if I can go down that low with the camera. Let's see if we can. Can you see it? Now we're at the floor. All right, so that's Tobe Hooper. And Tobe Hooper is famous for the space vampire movie, Life Force, which is probably my favorite of all of his films. All right. And he also did Poltergeist. And the one that everybody knows, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All right. And I also have it in a nice Blu-ray steelbook. And this one isn't directed by, is it? It is. All right, so the second one is as well. Part 2. It's a Screen Factory edition. here on the bottom shelf. And the Funhouse, which is another Scream Factory. Then we have the Stephen King book, Salem's Lot. That's it for Tobe Hooper. Next up after that is going down, down, down to the ground, ground, ground. Ron Howard. So we have Ed TV. We have the Da Vinci Code. And because we have the Da Vinci Code, we also did Angels and Demons. And the third in the franchise, Inferno. Okay. And one of my favorite of his Ron Howard's films is Night Shift. I really enjoyed this film. It's quite funny. You get to see the Fonz as like a wimp. It's quite. Now you have to remember when this film came out, you didn't see Henry Winkler in pretty much anything that I saw, anyways. And you know the reruns of Happy Days were on TV all the time, so I watched that growing up a lot. And you know Henry Winkler was the Fonz on that. You know, the coolest dude on the planet with his motorcycle and a leather jacket. And then the next thing I see when I get older in the 80s is him in a film where he's afraid of a dog and lives in his apartment as a fiance tells him what to do all the time. It's quite a change of perspective. All right. So, anyways, next up is The Dilemma. Then we have Rush. And we have another one of my favorite Ron Howard films, that's Splash. Then we have Willow. We have The Heart of the Sea. We have Cocoon. And then we have, because Cocoon was Ron Howard, I put this one in with it as well, The Return. But it wasn't directed by Ron Howard, it was directed by Daniel Petrie. All right. Then we have Apollo 13. Then we have Frost Nixon. Ransom. Then we have Backdraft. Another favorite of mine from Ron Howard's Cinderella Man. Another one, A Beautiful Mind. It's a really good film as well. We have Missing. And we have a DVD of The Da Vinci Code. It's a Steelbook DVD. All right, so after that, next up is the Hughes Brothers. That starts off with From Hell. And Broken City, which was done by Alan Hughes, one of the brothers. Then we have The Book of Eli. And probably his best known film, that is Menace to Society. Yeah, and after that is the great 80s director and producer. That's John Hughes. Should we show you? John Hughes, and actually I combined him with Howard Deutsch, because a lot of the Howard Deutsch directed films were actually John Huston produced films, so I put them together because they have a close relationship. All right, so we have John Hughes' 5 movie collection, which has Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, She's Having a Baby, Pretty in Pink, and my favorite John Hughes film is Some Kind of Wonderful. All right. And we have the Howard Deutsch film, My Best Friend's Girlfriend. All right. And you have the DVD collection, which is similar to that Blu-ray collection, which is the Too Cool for School. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Pretty in Pink, Rose Bourbon, Some Kind of Wonderful. All right. Then we have Weird Science. We have a nice Blu-ray edition of 16 Candles. tray of The Breakfast Club. Then we have this one is for Uncle Buck. All right. This one is for Grumpier Old Man, which Howard Deutsch directed. And this one is for The Whole 10 Yards, which Howard Deutsch directed. We have the DVD of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And I think yeah, all right, so then now our last person in the H's is John Huston, and that starts with Annie. And the original Casino Royale. Actual comedy rather than an action film. All right, and then we got Beat the Devil. We got The Man Who Would Be King. We got Gregory Peck in Moby Dick. We got The Misfits. We got The Unforgiven. We got Beat the Devil again, The Big Lift, and My Man Godfrey, which I think is probably the one that this one is with. Might be Beat the Devil. If it is, then. All right. And then this one was a bit. I caught both of these directors. The American Flyers is a John Badham film, and Victory is the John Huston film, right? So I decided to put in John Huston. All right. Then we got the Bible in the beginning. And then I think that's it. It is. All right. So there's the H's. There's the G's and the H's. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. Think about subscribing. I'd appreciate it. And you have a great day, and I'll talk to you in my next video. And bye for now.